Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your main man Steven back again to bring back the stuff that I need to catch up. The catch-up series number 1 of the Champions League 2025-2026. Since my health was not at the best, I could not do a few, but now I return to do quite a few. So definitely, smash the like button as you come into the stream and subscribe if you're new. So Athletic Club versus Arsenal. Arsenal 2-0 win, like I said in the last Champions League recap. The only Champions League recap so far about Arsenal getting 2-0 wins. 2-0 against Olympiacos and 2-0 against Athletic Club. No Nicky Williams, but Sensei and some other guys sometimes gave Arsenal something to think of, but overall, it has not been like that, and Arsenal do get the job done as well. And congratulations to Arsenal on the day. I'll be short because this is the late video about the Champions League before I get back into the international break nitty gritty of things. But in general, in the international break, I'm glad the international break came, especially my team Liverpool struggling, so the downfall has started. And so definitely another loss, Real so far in the season. It's starting. We've been sorted out in that defensive department, and we need to pick up some sorting out to do. And maybe January, we definitely need that centre back and that DM to really help us in that defensive department. We can score goals, but we're not scoring enough goals lately. And we're really, really struggling away from home, and that's the problem for Liverpool. But so back to this game. Martinelli and Trossard off the bench. 2 super subs to do the business and win with clean sheets. Well, Arsenal win the Champions League. If they keep doing this, definitely they are the front contenders. No goals conceded so far. No real test for Arsenal. No real test for Arsenal. And let's see. Who they have in the Champions League next for Arsenal. No real test for Arsenal. Like I said, the next game in the Champions League for Arsenal is Atletico Madrid at home. Definitely will be a tricky encounter with Julian Alvarez returning to face Arsenal. And definitely Conor Gallagher as well. And you have my Frenchman Lenormand, my Frenchman Griezmann, and you have Sorlos, you have Simeone, and a lot of guys there. It's going to be interesting, that one indeed. Not going to be easy, but Arsenal can do it. They can beat both Madrid teams. Definitely going to be interesting and then nonetheless, we move. PSV 1. PSV 1. Union Saint-Joa 3. PSV has not been good, PSV have not been good. Peter Bosch, I think, will be sacked if PSV don't get their act together. It's a serious mess at PSV, and it's a serious mess. Drawing against Leverkusen, losing to St. Joa, a game that I expected PSV to win. They did not win. They got a late goal as well. Jonathan David of the Promised Land. Promised David. It's not Jonathan David. It's Promise David, guys, in the 9th minute. Al Hadi had a G in the 9th, and Kevin McAllister, Alexis McAllister's older brother, in the 81st minute to seal the game for Union Saint-Gilloise, and well deserved by the Belgium outfit. Benfica 2, Karabakh 3. Congratulations to Karabakh, man. Karabakh, well, the Azerbaijan travel to Portugal, Libsyn, and get the job done right there. Very, very well done by them. Buranchia, 6th minute. Pavlidis, 16th minute. Andrade, 30th minute. Duran, 48th. And Catchup in the 86th. Duran, man. So many Duran brothers in Colombia. They're well produced. So yeah. Give me a sec. Sorry for the interruption. But yeah, Karabakh, 6 points out of 6 points. It's amazing. 6 points out of the possibly 6 points they can achieve in the first 2 games is amazing by Karabakh. And they're definitely going to be there might be a consideration for dark horse or underdog in this tournament. Big up to Karabakh. Especially Karabakh has shown the class. Most likely I wouldn't know the Karabakh manager as well. But that's forcing Benfica to get Jose Mourinho back in the house. Korban Korsnov, who's this? Azerbaijan manager, big up to you, indeed. Juventus 4, Dortmund 4. Brilliant by Juventus to fight back, but Dortmund, man. Dortmund really gave Juventus a good game. It was 2-0 to Dortmund. As you know, it was at Yemi, it was 52nd minute, and a Yildiz equalizer 63rd. Nemka, Georgia's German, 65th. Vlahovic, 67th. But then it was 4-2 to Dortmund by Kuto, 74th. And Rami Basabihini in the 86th. And then you have Vlahovic, 94th, and then Lloyd Kelly of all people. Big up to the ex-Bournemouth defenders who left this Bournemouth team. And you're thriving outside of Bournemouth. Amazing, amazing stuff. Amazing business by Juventus to seal the massive point there. I don't remember if I predicted a draw this one or a Juventus win. I forgot. I have to go check that out. I think I predicted Juventus win, if I'm not mistaken. But in general, Dortmund put up a very good fight. And what a classic it was. I definitely watched the highlights and the part of the Galadriel show. It was absolutely amazing. Amazing, amazing stuff. Amazing, amazing stuff by Dortmund indeed. So, amazing stuff by Dortmund. So we move. Real Madrid 2, Marseille 1. Oh man, Marseille could have got at least something out of this game. But Greenwood decided not to show up. He only assisted to Timothy Weah, and that's about it this game for Mason Greenwood. In the 22nd minute, but then a Mbappe penalty in the 29th. Very disturbing by Marseille. And 81st minute penalty by Mbappe again. Penalty. Mbappe, they should call him now. But yeah, it's Madrid, whatever. Carvajal in the 72nd minute. Red card. And Trent gets injured really early against Marseille, and that's very worrying news for Real Madrid. But with Carvajal injured as well, injured and suspended, it's going to be Valverde most likely back there. And instead of Valverde in that midfield, you're going to have to put Camavinga, who's returning back to fitness, without Luka Modric anymore and Toni Kroos. So I don't know. Jude Bellingham might return there, and then you have Camavinga, and you have Goulet. It's Real Madrid. They should be all right. Vinny Jr. didn't even start that game. That's another thing to point out. And Antonio Rudiger still injured, and Alaba is not returning to fitness. He's not trusting Alaba over Militao, which in my opinion I always would trust Alaba, a fit Alaba over Militao. But it is what it is. Good try by Marseille, but not enough. And let's see the table to see where Marseille and Real Madrid are. Real Madrid obviously second. Bayern has the better goal difference, I think. Bayern have Club Brugge. They should win that. Real Madrid have quite the challenge with Juventus, but Real Madrid usually handle Juventus. So that might be my early prediction. Real Madrid to handle Juventus. PSG have Leverkusen, which they should handle. Because Leverkusen not getting into the winning things under Casper Human, the former Denmark manager, just of yet. But we will see how Casper Human will handle PSG. It is 12. Marseille 12, Real Madrid second. Brilliant by Real Madrid. Tottenham Hotspur 1. No, not hot on the day because the own goal by Junior in the 4th minute, and that's all they wrote. Villarreal was always going to be a tricky customer at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and yeah, Richarlison, Kudus, and Simmons all started and couldn't do much. Even Colomwani had 30 minutes or more in the game, could not score. Colomwani, I don't know what is it going to take for them to start you. I rate Colomwani a lot. Was good at Frankfurt. Was okay at PSG. Give him the minutes, man. Colomwani made the difference in the Belgium versus France in the Euros. And he scored against Spain, the only one amongst the French players to score. So definitely I rate Colomwani a lot. This French jersey I even customized with Colomwani at the back. So brilliant by Randall Colomwani. But not picked. Olympiacos no, Paphos no, boring game. Yeah, Alcabi not delivering, silencing him is not easy. But David Luiz picked up an injury early in the 33rd minute. That's a massive hit in that game, but yeah. Slavia Prague 2, Bodo Glimt 2. Welcome to the Champions League, Bodo Glimt. I think they were in the Europa League or Conference League before, and definitely showed the worth to be maybe a UCL team, and definitely in the Champions League it is difficult, but even to travel to Slavia, Fortuna Arena, but getting a result there, a 1-2 draw, is definitely impressive. Managi in the 23rd minute and 74th, and Bassi in the 78th, and Faye in the 90th to savor a massive point for Bodo Glimt. I hope they go to the knockouts, the playoffs. Ajax no, Inter 2. Ajax look awful, man. Get my Liverpool man just sacked, man. They look awful since they keep changing these managers. Ajax are in a whole lot of mess right now. Ajax in a whole lot of mess. Frioli, from the Friolis to the... Ever since Ten Hag left, Ajax has not been the same, man. Bottled the league last season when they could have done it, you know. So definitely Ajax are in a whole lot of mess. Wilt Weghorst needs to step up. Klaassen. These are quality players you have. These are quality players you have. James McConnell, my Liverpool man on the bench. Wow. Dolberg does not even get a start. You should have Dolberg and Wilt Weghorst to try to score some goals. That's the thing that's missing. And you lost Bergwijn and you lost what's his name? Brobe, and you can't replace them, and that's the problem at Ajax. Gravenberch is irreplaceable, and so on. So definitely Marcus Thuram, big up my Frenchman. I hope you have a big showing this international break. I still have to do international break content. And I still have to do loads of Europa League and Conference League all in one in this one as well. So definitely lots to come. So we don't have all day. We have to move. So yeah, Bayern 3-1 win against the world champions Chelsea. Big up to Bayern. Indeed. Chalaba own goal. Palmer cancels out Kane in the 27th minute with his own goal in the 29th. And then Palmer could have had another goal, but it was disallowed. And then Harry Kane puts the game to bed in the 63rd minute. Not even a penalty in the 63rd. Just a goal, and then 27th minute he scored. Big up to Bayern, and big up Olise, who had a good game, and Gnabry, who had 1 assist to Kane. So brilliant football by Bayern at the Allianz Arena. It's not going to be easy. They are one of my favorites yet again, this Bayern team. Let's expect Kane's European curse not to be broken. He already broke the Bundesliga, no trophy curse. But it's mainly just a plate, in my opinion, the Bundesliga after winning it. Why you make it the trophy like, it's not even a trophy, it's like a medal. But even the DFB Pokal is a trophy, but I don't think Kane won it yet. So, but big up to them for defeating the world champions Chelsea, who beat PSG. Wow. And Bayern lost to PSG as well. So that's interesting. Robertson goal in the 4th minute against Atletico Madrid. Liverpool 3, Atletico Madrid 2. Robertson 4th minute. Salah 6th minute. Llorente, who got our number, he always scores on us. In the 45th, 48 minute, 45 plus 3 minute extra time, 81st, and then Van Dijk with a brilliant header. Assisted by Szoboszlai, laid on to seal the win against Atletico Madrid. Tough fight. I think I predicted the bang on 3 goes to 2. Because I was worried about Alvarez, Llorente, and Sorloth and those guys. Griezmann. So, that's why. And we leaked 2 goals at time of recording that time. So, PSG 4. Atlanta no. Big up to PSG. Marquinhos, I think recently picked up an injury, but he was fit during that time, 3rd minute. Kevin Skinner, 39. Mendes, 51st. Ramos always knows how to score goals, so not even surprised he scored late against Barcelona. And they're calling Ramos not so good. Come on, bro. Gonzalo Ramos is quality, man. Look at these late goals he scored. He's another sore loss. He's another Liverpool player in general. We have lots of late goals this season, but it has dampened. It has went down. After the Palace loss, we have been losing games away. Look, we lost to Stamford Bridge. We lost to Galatasaray. We are very bad away. It seems our away record is showing up, man. It's not good. And we need to address it to the cop side and improve. during international break. Club Brugge 4, Monaco 1. What a disgraceful performance by Monaco, man. Fatty with his, I think, probably his debut goal. And Monaco, correct me in the comments, but Tresaudi in the 32nd minute. Eni Ndika, 39th. Wanakin, the captain, 42nd. Diakon in the 75th minute. Brilliant display by Club Brugge. Copenhagen 2, Bayer Leverkusen 2. Big up to Copenhagen for getting a massive point. I expected 2-1 to Leverkusen. But Grimona showed up a little late. And the own goal is what savored a point for Leverkusen. Larsen and Robert with the goals for Copenhagen. Eintracht Frankfurt 5-1. This is the same Galatasaray that beat Liverpool, but I guess they didn't. They kind of rotated the team a bit from this one to make the back even stacked up, especially for Galatasaray. Salah did not even. I think he featured off the bench, if I'm not mistaken. And Wilfredson goes at centre back and got an own goal. And as you know, yeah, own goal for Singo and Sanchez. And then you got Akgun with the only goal. Leroy Sané didn't even feature against Liverpool. But you had Jacobs and Singo at fullback, which really did the business. And Salah didn't even start. And you had Barjaki at the defender role to hold out Liverpool, and that was brilliant. Demir didn't even feature against us. But Knopf, Jordan German, watch out for this guy. Wow. He's only 23, but he scored goals. And Burkhardt, maybe the Germans need him during this international break. Goal and assist, brilliant on the day. And Udkan, the Turkish, scoring against the Turkish club. And then Sanchez's own goal. Burkhardt brace. Burkhardt, man. Definitely German need to pick up Burkhardt. Füllkrug's, I don't know, he has not been stepping up lately for Germany. He returning to fitness, yeah, but not really scoring the goals. Klinsmann used only once from, I think, Mönchengladbach. I think that guy is Mönchengladbach or Freiburg. And then not used enough. And then, yeah. Makoko, why don't you trust Makoko? But yeah, it is what it is. Makoko's at Copenhagen, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, big up to Frankfurt, massive win. Man City 2, Napoli no. The red card played a big factor in this one. 21st minute, red card for Di Lorenzo, and then they were playing with 10 men. It's already a good structured City side, and you're playing 10 men, you're bound to lose. 56th minute by Erling Haaland, and then Doku, 65th. Two of City's most informed players doing the business, indeed. Foden with an assist, and Foden getting the highest rating as well. Foden is definitely a baller, I'm telling you. Rodri injured again. Most likely you're going to have to use Nico Gonzalez lately. Rangers sub back there. And Bernardo Silva at DM, it's possible. Bernardo Silva is very versatile, especially in the middle of the park and attack. But yeah, that is a massive blow for Conte's indeed in the Champions League direct qualification. Let's see where Napoli are as things stand. Napoli are 19 not good enough. Not good enough. One win. One win at that Sporting CP, but it's only 2 games. It's fine. They'll be alright. They need to keep up winning though. And that City loss might take a big factor at the end of the day. Especially with no Lukaku, but Højlund is on fire lately. Højlund better step up. And then so on, you know. Newcastle 1, Barcelona 2. St. James Park, Newcastle fans are saying is not a fortress, but Walter Made is good, but he did not score in this game. It was Anthony Gordon. Walter Made was on the bench that game. Rafinha was featured in that game. That's why Barcelona do better. But right now, at the moment, Yamal and Rafinha are injured. He might be just returning to fitness. That's a good sign. Rashford has been delivering regularly now for Barcelona. Goal and assists, which is good. Araujo is losing trust from Barcelona because you don't have Yamal and Rafinha. The defense looks very, very suspect, man. I don't know if Cabarsi is the right man anymore. Eric Garcia is the right man anymore. They definitely need maybe another centre back. Like they said, they can't replace Inigo Martinez. And yeah, so definitely, they do need it. They do need it. The new Mascherano, which they used to have, and the new, PK that they used to have, but Kubarsi I don't think is it. I definitely think and the new Poyo, which they will never get. But yeah, that's the thing for this team. And yes, Christensen and Rojo might have to be Christensen at the back. But Martin, the injury to Balde is massive. They need a fullback. They need a left back, I mean. So, that's a massive right there. But yeah, big win by Barcelona. Rashford, brace is the key highlight of the day. Sporting CP 4. Kairat Almaty 1. At least Kairat gets a goal. But it's a consolation goal late on. Anyways, Tranquil from Barca man with a brace. 44th minute, 65th minute. Santos in the 67th minute. Cuenda, which is quite the player now at Sporting, 68. But Liverpool, according to Anfield Agenda, were linked to a guy from Sporting. It's not a Nasio, it's Diomande. Ousmane Diomande. The Ivorian Coast player. He sounds a bit French because of his Ousmane. Yeah, so we will see how that will fare. Atlanta. So yeah, that's about wraps up the Champions League. So let's go to the Europa League next. Europa League, guys. Smash up the like button. Let's get to 5 likes at least. Closing in to 50 subs. So, yeah. Midtjylland 2, Sturm Grazno. Midtjylland 2, Sturm Grazno. Big up to Midtjylland for getting the massive 2-0 win against Sturm Graz. Own goal and DL in the 89th minute. Sturm Graz struggling. Do I know any of the Sturm Graz players? No, I do not. But all I know is they're Austrian Bundesliga, Sturm Graz. So yeah. Polk? No. Maccabi Tel Aviv, no. Big result by Maccabi Tel Aviv with the 0-0 draw. Braga 1-0, Feyenoord in trouble. Slot's ex-club in trouble, man. Where are they in the league right about now? the top of the league, but struggling in the Champions League. Europa League. So definitely interesting. Ajax still struggling in third. PSV second. Interesting. Feyenoord doing it under Robin van Persie. Indeed. Struggling under Robin van Persie, the Flying Dutchman. Navarro in the 79th minute. Dinamo Zagreb 3-1 win against Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce losing Jose Mourinho. And now under Domenico Tedesco, still struggling. Under, I think, Belgium under new management as well. So that's interesting. Update because Belgium under new management. Because Belgium under Rudy Garcia from Al Nassr, I think it was. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But how will he solve it? He does not have the Saudi money. But will he bring in the quality players? To play without Lukaku will be massive. Openda has not been stepping up for Juventus. That's another concern for Belgium. But yeah, back to the topic. Blejo with a brace. Bakrar with a goal 95th minute to seal the win for Dinamo. Not a bad result at all for Dinamo Zagreb. FK Serenanazda or Red Star Belgrade 1, Celtic 1. Big result by Celtic. Brendan Rodgers. Okay. You're still managing, but not convincing. Arnautovic. Wow, Arnautovic plays for Red Star Belgrade. Marko Arnautovic. Good to know that. But Clichy Iheanacho, who I think Brendan Rodgers managed at Leicester, is at Celtic. Wow, with the goal. Brilliant to know that the Nigerian's still playing. Freiburg 2, Basel 1. Freiburg, man. Freiburg, brilliant. Agustin in the 57th. And Agustin in the 57th and Osterhage in the 31st. Agustin is common with the German, one of the common Germans. Yeah, that's I know for sure. Adamu is up top for Freiburg. Austrian, okay, he's Austrian. Interesting. Shaqiri is at Basel, his home nation. But yeah, so big result by Freiburg. It's expected they win. And I am the one who predicted them to lose against Bologna, and that's a mistake. I forgot Freiburg were. I misinterpreted the team and I kind of rushed my predictions. But yeah. Malmo 1, Ludogorets 2. Big result by Ludogorets. I thought Malmo will win this, I think. But Ludogorets. I think Ludogorets is Bulgaria, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Bulgaria. It looks Bulgarian colors. And Billy and Stanic scoring the goals and Johnson scoring in the 78th minute for Malmo. But it definitely gets edged up. Roma edge out Nice 2-1. Ndika, my former Frenchman, and Mancini, the defenders doing the business. Maffi with the goal. You have Jeremy Boga and you have Maffi, but why is Maffi benched? The Nigerian. Why is Maffi benched? I don't know. Terran Maffi from the spot. He should be starting the game. Let's be honest, it's Roma. It's a tricky encounter. And you start Carlos instead. Kevin Carlos of Spain instead. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's the right choice. Real Betis 2, Nottingham Forest 2. Big result by Forest, but yeah, Real Betis. Maybe people would have predicted Real Betis to win. But yeah, Nottingham Forest to draw. I don't remember what I predicted. I think it was a draw or something. If it was the case, it's bang on. Bakambu in the 50th minute. 15th minute. I think I predicted Forest win. My bad, but yeah. It's the wrong result. Betis is a good team. Anthony is good. Bakambu in the 15th. Igor Jesus, 18th. Igor Jesus could have had a hat-trick in this game, I remember. Igor Jesus, 23rd, and Anthony, 85th, to seal a draw. Wow, Anthony. You had to leave it late. But yeah. FCSB, 1-0 against Go Ahead Eagles, who just won one of the cups in Netherlands. So yeah. Leo 2, Brand 1. It's expected Leo to win. Who's the goal scorers of Leo? It got me Giroud. Olivier Giroud. It's still scoring goal. Interesting to know. Bologna lose 1-0 away to Aston Villa Park. John McGinn, 13th. Villa fans will be happy with at least a win. Bologna is not an easy opponent to face. Olympic Lyonnais win 1-0 away to FC Utrecht of Stadion Groningen. That's Dutch. This is a Dutch outfit as well. And yeah, Tasman, I don't know this player, scores the goal. Off the bench as well. Midfielder. But yeah, you have Tyler Morton who is on PES Mobile now, and they made a very good card. I can't get him, unfortunately. But you can't select who you get in PES Mobile, which sucks. Ferencváros won. Victoria Pilsen won. Big up to Victoria Pilsen for getting the point away to the Hungarian outfit Ferencváros. Pilsen, I think, is Slavia, Czech Republic, I meant. Genk win 1-0. I was outside and I saw this win. Oh, Celtic old boy. Oh, scored the goal. I saw that goal as well. Diomande gets sent off in the game as well. Oh, with the goal. That Korean guy, amazing stuff. Porto 1-0. Porto 1-0. Gomez. Yeah, I said Porto win in this one. So yeah. Stuttgart 2. Celta 1. Celta Vigo cannot handle Stuttgart. Stuttgart at home usually good. Barones and Alcamus. The Greek with the not Greek. Alcamus is Moroccan. Wow, I thought it was Greek. But yeah, Brani of Algeria with the win for them. Braga Iglesias in the 52nd minute, the Spaniard. So yeah. Young Boys lose 4-1 and Young Boys bounce back in the second round. It's interesting. Janko in the 25th. Swiderski 10th, 14th, 19th, and 68th. Young Boys can't win at home. Pentiacos, I bet. I kind of like picked them to win the second one and they didn't. Prove me wrong. It's very upsetting. So now let's go to match day 2. Bologna won, Freiburg won. I picked Bologna win, I think it was. Unfortunate on the day. Late goal by, as you know, Adamu, 57th minute towards the hour mark. Orsolini, not a surprise, the goal scorer for Bologna. Brand, I guess Utrecht, I thought Utrecht will win this, but Brand actually win this. Norway. Oh, Brandon from Norway. Interesting. Another Norway outfit. other than Bodo Glimt. Celtic lose 2-0 against Braga. I think I predicted Braga win, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did. Or did I predict draw? I think I said Braga win, didn't I? Tell me in the comments if you watched my prediction video. Shorts. Young Boys win 2-0. Yeah, Young Boys win 2-0. Fenerbahce 2-1. Fenerbahce win 2-1 against Nice. Brilliant by Fenerbahce under Tedesco after Jose Mourinho left. Akantoglu is a baller. Why didn't we pick up this Turkish guy? He's a baller. This guy is very, very good. Benfica, former Benfica player. Ludogorets lose 2-0 against Betis. It's expected of them to lose. And who scored? Lo Celso and Son from the defender scored. Not Son Heung-min. I know they all have Son in the name, but yeah. Pentiacos lose 2-1 to Go Ahead Eagles. Wow, Pentiacos, man. Bad result. Swiderski. But Simmet with a brace. Brilliant by him. Roma, no. Leo won. Roma kind of underestimated Leo and Haraldson. I think I think it is Icelandic player. Yeah, Icelandic player with the goal. I think he was in the squad for France versus Iceland. So, definitely interesting. Ferguson not showing up. Wow, Sule missing a penalty. It could have been 1-1 draw this one, which would be more precise. But Victor Pelton's 3-0 win. Malmo sucks right now. The Swedish outfit just suck. Basel 2-0 against Stuttgart. Stuttgart don't travel good away, it seems. It's Shaqiri on the board. Yes, he is. 84th minute. Interesting. Celta de Vigo 3. Pauk 1. Big up to Celta de Vigo. Indeed. Iglesias. Aspas the Spaniard show up. Svanberg. The Swede shows up against the Greek outfit. Porto 2. Sven adds that no. I think bang on prediction. I think I would have predicted that. I picked Porto to win. Aston Villa. I picked a draw, but it could have been a win. I said I wanted a win from Villa, and they did win. 61st and 79th. I need to change up my attitude towards Villa now. They might be the favorite for this Conference League. Europa League because they're getting clean sheet results. So yeah, Fenerbahce 1-0 against Genk. I thought Genk would handle them 1-1 draw or something, but it was wrong. Salzburg lose 2-0 to Olympique Lyonnais. Indeed, Satirano and Kluivert with the goals. Kluivert is a defender, by the way, for Netherlands. Ruben Kluivert. Wow. Is he the brother of Justin Kluivert or Patrick Kluivert? His son. It will be interesting if it was. Dinamo Zagreb 3-1 win against Maccabi Tel Aviv. I predicted Dinamo win. Nottingham Forest lose against Midtjylland. Wow, man. Nottingham Forest under Ange Postecoglou struggling, man. DL 18s. Batch 24th. In the first 24 minutes, it's already 2-1. Wow, and Doi equalized the DL goal in the 22nd minute. And then you cannot score, Forest. Wow, you're telling me Hudson-Odoi and those guys cannot score, and you allow Beskov to score and Wood late penalty. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Hudson-Odoi should be doing better than that. Hudson-Odoi should be doing better than that, especially after scoring against my team Liverpool last campaign in the Premier League. Stormgrass 2. Rangers 1. Stormgrass expected the U to win, I think. So, not a bad result right there. Horvat in the 7th and Kietishvili 35th. Gazma in the 49th minute. And that's it for the Europa League. Last but not least, Conference League. And then I'll have to do, maybe in the afternoon, I have to do the predictions for the CAF, which is 2 days from now. It's Wednesday. And then we have to do the other UEFA predictions and the CONCACAF prediction. A lot of confederations to come in the channel indeed. International football is what I cover in my channel. I still do adore it because Canada and France doing better than my club Liverpool. So definitely we'll do that. Europa Conference League next. Europa Conference League, guys. So Dynamo Kiev, no. Crystal Palace 2. I predicted Crystal Palace win. Crystal Palace got it in them. I think this was at Poland, if I'm not mistaken. Where's Modern? Where's this place? Poland. Yeah, Lublin, Poland. So definitely Dynamo Kiev, the Ukrainian outfit playing on neutral grounds, but still as the home side. Crystal Palace is the better team indeed. Despite Sosa getting sent off in the 76th minute. But Nketiah, 58, and Muniz, who's been in red-hot form lately, 31st minute. Big up to Crystal Palace, doing well and was the unbeaten side until Everton. As well, I have to do Premier League recap as well. Way too much shows to do. Premier League recap and an international break. So definitely there's no stop. The international break does not mean it's a break time for me to take a break. Lots of coverage, recap to do, like review shows to do, to grind up this channel to 100 plus. So definitely where we left off is like close to 300. So definitely we have to grind back there. YouTube is a hot platform, hard to grind. But if you avoid copyright, you get very well on YouTube. So definitely very good. We move. FC Noah won, no. Rijeka, I predicted Noah win. So yeah. I don't know if... I think I predicted the next one to be a draw. But it's a Jagiellonia Noah win. Drita draw, I think I predicted that. Lasani win, I think I predicted that. Lecce, Posen, I predicted Rapid VN win, and it's fared very badly against the Polish outfit. Pneumonia, no, Mainz won. Who scored for Mainz? I might know some Mainz player. Amiri, yeah, I think I heard of this guy, former Leverkusen man, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, he is. And he played for Hoffenheim back in the day. Yeah, Nordan. Yeah, you have quite the players there. And then you have Real Vallecano 2-0 win against Serie Jack, which I have no clue about this other club. Lopez and Perez with the goal. Macedonian club, interesting. Jutta Mostar 5-0 against Lincoln Red Imps FC. I don't know what I predicted for that, so we move. Aberdeen 3-2 against Shakhtar Donetsk. I almost went for a draw, and I'm glad I didn't go for the draw. I went for Shakhtar Donetsk win. 3-2 win for Shakhtar Donetsk. Ferreira, 54th. Henrik, 60th. Brilliant result by Shakhtar Donetsk. And they're not even playing at a home ground because it's going to be neutral ground anyways. It's a Ukrainian outfit. So, yeah. We move. AEK Larnaca. 4-0 win against AEG Alkmaar. That fared very badly. I expected AEG Alkmaar, the Netherlands outfit, to definitely beat AEK, but it fared very badly. So we move. Fiorentina 2, Sigma Olympic. No. Wow, man. Wow. Big result by Fiorentina, indeed. Piccoli and Nador, I don't know these players, with the goals for Fiorentina. Simospor beat Ligue Warsaw, that fared badly. Ligue Warsaw of Poland fared badly. AEK Ansons fared badly as well. 3-1 win for Juch. Is that Czech Republic or Slovenia? The Slovenia outfit proved me wrong. 2-0 win for Racco. I got that right. I predicted Racco win. Hacken no draw. I predicted Hacken to win and fare badly. Strasbourg win. I predicted that. Some people predicted draw. I predicted Strasbourg win. Strasbourg Steve will be happy with that. Sparta Praha 4-1 win. I predicted Sparta win. So very, very not so bad predictions. So that's about wraps up all three confederations: Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League reactions with the late recap, guys. Tell me your thoughts about the three confederations and what your thoughts are of the results and how teams can improve. So please subscribe to the channel. If you're new, share the video, notification bell on the road to 50. Peace out. Steve Squad signing out.